Oh man, this camera just can't get any better, can it? Man, the quality of it, it's driving me insane. It's not really working properly on the computer. But anyway, hey guys, KaiTVG here, or you could call me Kai the Video Gamer. Today we're going to play a little one of my favourites. Yes, Animal Jam, yes, yeah. Yep, it's a good game, this one. I've been playing this game for about 8 years. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's cool. So, this is going to be our first video on Animal Jam, and you'll know that it's the first video, because the quality's really bad. But, you know. What do you think we should do first in Animal Jam? Alright, so, here I am, in the middle of somewhere, and I want to show you some interesting news that has happened to Jamaa lately. I'll take you there right now. So this place is a little bit new. So this is in a place called Balush, and it's called the Temple of the Ancients, and this area has got a lot of secrets, and I wonder why. And I think so. I've been here a few times, and it's got a lot of secrets to it. It's ever since so what happened was, I wasn't playing Animal Jam for a year now, and I just started playing again. So yeah, I got my membership back, and got a little prize, because, you know, something like that. But ever since I wasn't playing, my sister and my cousin played together on different computers, played online. They went into Balush, and so here's something really interesting that I'd like to show you. Okay, so there's this book, okay? Evie found this. I wanted to see it on my cousin's, but he found the book first, but he didn't want to read it. So my sister read it, and I was pretty surprised, because it seems strange that an Arctic wolf statue would stand in the heart of this ancient temple. Why not a saber-tooth or a dire wolf? It looks as if this lonesome animal is watching over the temple, and all of Balush, for that matter. What does it mean? So this is from one of the alphas. So each page is from like the words of one alpha, one meaning. So yeah, so this is what Lisa says. She's the panda alpha, which I think you've probably seen her before. If you haven't, I'll show you in a minute. Saber-tooths and direwolves have returned to the lands of Jamaa, but what become of them in the first place? This temple must hold the answer. Did an Arctic wolf stand alongside direwolves and saber-tooths? This is from Sir Gilbert. He's a tiger. Okay, so this is from Cosmo. He's the koala. Ever since we set foot in this temple, I've been sensing a strange and ancient power. Did the ancients use some special force to create this statue of Juno? Was it made by Juno themselves? Alright, so this what got me interested. So there's this statue just up there, and apparently extravaganza nest. Yeah, we can try that one time. So what happened was, we found this big statue just up there, and apparently it's Juno. So he might be an alpha, I don't know, but he's quite suspicious to me for some reason. They say that he's good. And this is Graham, the monkey one. Juno statue. Lifelike, stone too fresh, should be corroding after so many years. What materials were used? I know, right? It's interesting. And this is Peck, the bunny. Poor Juno. I can't believe they let themselves be turned to stone. Alright, so I think he got turned to stone for some strange reason. I wonder what turned him into stone. Didn't notice there was such a thing about that in Jamaa. But reading how much they cared about Star and all the saber-tooths and direwolves, I think I understand. Oh, do you? I'd do anything to protect the other alphas and all of Jamaa. Yeah, I would do that too, even though I'm not an alpha. And this is from Greeley, the wolf. Juno was a truly honourable warrior. I only wish I could have met them. I regret that there is nothing we can do for them right now except remain vigilant. If we were to ever lose Belush to the Phantoms, Juno's sacrifice would have been in vain. Alright, so I've just learnt something just there. I think Juno's not one person, because they say that because he says Juno was a truly honourable warrior. I only wish I could have met them. So it's strange. And so here's the statue just here. Yeah. So and you can click on that and you can get some armor and stuff like that, which is kind of cool for diamonds. Yeah. They said that Jamaa is apparently in peril. You get what I mean? I mean, I understand that, because the Phantoms, it's this time of an update where the Phantoms actually are taking over, and so yeah, it's got to be something with Juno, and it's got to be something with the Phantoms, and it's got to be something with these scrolls and these portals just next to me. So, okay, so I'll read this. It's one of the scrolls. Throughout the ages of Jamaa had withstood not only the buffetings of time, but every calamity its inhabitants have brought about as well. From A Complete History of Jamaa, Volume 1. Alright, so when we read the next one, it was then that every animal species in Jamaa was given a heartstone, a special jewel that contains the essence and secrets of that species. From A Complete History of Jamaa, Volume, does that say 9? I think it does, yeah. Okay, so I wonder if my animal has a heartstone. I'm an owl. I'm playing as an owl. Alright, so next one. So this worried me. If the remaining animals of Jamaa can't learn to work together, then this land will truly be lost. From A Complete History of Jamaa, Volume 10, 20, 30, 32. Okay, yeah, it was just Roman numerals just there, see? Okay, you probably can't see it because of the bad quality. And the last one, a dark shadow is creeping across the land, and I feared that this new threat may be more terrible than any Jamaa has ever seen. From A Complete History of Jamaa, Volume 1, 10, 20, 26, 24? Yeah, okay. So, and then there's this, and then there's this one on the, on this table. And so it was that Mira and I were charged with watching over this land and protecting all those who dwell here from the origins of the guardian spirits. So Mira was, I will soon seal this archive from the world. The next time these words are read, the eclipse will have passed and the next chapter of our story will begin. Now that sounds interesting, don't you think? From Zios Journal. Now Zios is probably a character. And now the next one, the ancient lines of power that flow throughout Jamaa can be used for good, but they can also be drawn upon for a darker purpose. From the natural wonders of Jamaa. Alright, so Yeah, there's another one, and that are these lines. These lines just here. Can you see them move? Yeah. So this is it. Just here. See them? It looks interesting. Anyway, there's some drawings over here. Let's go click that. It is my hope that the history of Jamaa may be preserved so that the future generations may learn from past mistakes. From Jamaa's past, present and future. So, I've read these heaps of times and it's still giving me questions, wanting to know what's going to happen to the future in Jamaa. I actually think these portals will tell us, and they lead to adventures. Okay, so what are we going to do? Should we start Jamaa on an adventure? I mean, we could do that. I mean, okay, so no, we're not looking at games. Okay, so Jamaa is in trouble. Should we go on the adventures? I mean, I've been on heaps of adventures. But I just want to know what I should do with that. So, okay, so what is this one called? The Trials of Xios. Alright, so Xios. Then the next one is The Mystery Below, and then the last one is The River's Heart. Okay, so the river actually has a heart as well. Like we just mentioned that all the other animals have a heart stone. And I saw a heart stone on that picture, so... Alright, so here's the first portal. Return of the Phantoms. I've tried that before. So that's the first one, okay? Then there's the second one, the Phantom Portal. And then there's one all about Cosmo, which is quite a good one. And then there's this one, the Hive, where you have to face a bunch of phantoms in their own living space. Then there's this pretty good one, the Great Escape, where you go into this like dungeon or something like that. And then there's Greely's Inferno, which is quite cool, where you go up a volcano and you go into the volcano, and I think you save Greely. No, I haven't played that for a long time. But then there's the Search for Greely. All these ones back here are all land animals. But for this one only has a problem with wolves. So yeah, because I don't really understand that, but we'll just go check. Yeah, see? It says this adventure is currently for Arctic foxes, tigers, wolves, and Arctic wolves only. So, Arctic foxes, yeah, tigers, wolves, and Arctic wolves. So, I mean, I've got a tiger. I mean, look, he's just there. But I wonder why it's only doing that. I mean, I've played that adventure on Evie's, on my sister's wolf before, just trying to check it out, and it's completely different to the other adventures. It's like a Mario Kart world, Super Mario 64, something like that, yeah. And then there's the front lines, which I think is, yeah, it is tigers, wolves, and Arctic wolves only. Oh, so it changes. So then there's the Phantom Badlands. Yes. Then there's the Phantom Fortress, which I think we can actually go in that one. And then there's Storming the Fortress, which we can go in that one too. So, but anyway, if you guys liked this video, be sure to leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. And also don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Look at my owl, he's so excited. See ya!